Hello and welcome to NCMA Recommends. My name is Patrice Graham. My pronouns are she and her. Today I'll guide you through a short yoga sequence inspired by Light of Life. To begin, let's meet in child's pose. Your knees can be together or apart to the width of the mat. Big toes come towards each other and lower your hips down towards your heels. It's okay if it doesn't meet. And then reach your arms overhead and allow your body to lower towards the mat. And as you arrive here, I invite you to deepen your breath. Breathe all the way down to your belly and exhale fully. And I invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze. And as we close our eyes or soften our gaze, perhaps we can take our focus inward. Go internal instead of relying on external reflections and expectations. We can go inside. See what's true for you in this moment. What do you need in this moment? How do you feel? What's important to you? Throughout this sequence, we'll work on some places that can feel heavy, like our hips and shoulders. And keep checking in with how you feel, where you're holding tension. And we'll take one more deep breath. And then on your next inhale, press into your palms and make your way up towards table. Your knees are below your hips and wrists below your shoulders. Starting with a stable foundation, four-legged table. And on an inhale, drop your belly, look up. Exhale, round your spine, look up towards your belly button. Inhale, belly drops, look up. Exhale, round. 2 more times, following your breath. Nice. And then we'll meet back at table. And take your right toes back. Press back through your right heel on an exhale. Inhale up onto your toes. Exhale, press back through your heel. And inhale up onto your toes. And then lift your left leg. Bend your knee. And you can stay here or reach your left hand forward. And then reach behind for the inside of your right foot. And then begin to press back through the top of your foot while you're reaching forward with your fingers. Big stretch here. 2 more breaths. It's also okay if your hand doesn't meet your foot. You can use a strap or reach for air. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, lower down. And take a moment between sides to notice how you feel. As you're ready, take your left toes back. Exhale, press back through your heel. Inhale, come up onto your toes. Exhale, press. Inhale up onto your toes and lift your left leg up. Bend your left knee, sole of your foot comes towards the ceiling. Then reach your right arm forward if you'd like. And reach behind. Again, it's okay if you don't make contact. Reaching behind. Kicking through your foot, reaching with your hand for 2 more deep breaths. Nice. Inhale, extend. Exhale, come back down. And again, notice, how does this side feel? Then begin to walk your hands back towards your knees. Curl your toes under Press into your palms, press into your toes, and start to make your way up to standing. And once you arrive, bring your shoulders back, palms forward, and settle into mountain pose. Reaching out through the top of your head, rooted down through your feet. One more deep breath. And let's add in a chair flow. Add in some lightness. Chair can be a heavy pose. Let's add in some fun and light. Inhale, reach your hands forward. Exhale, button hips back. Inhale, straighten your legs, arms come up. Exhale, sink down into chair. And keep going, follow your breath. 3 more. You got it. And then inhale up. Exhale, arms down. And I invite you to turn to the long edge of your mat and take a huge step out with your feet. Turn your toes to about a 45-degree angle, so your right toes are facing about 2 o'clock on the clock, left toes about 10 o'clock on the clock. And then bring your arms up and out. It's a star pose. Let's become stars. Let's find some lightness in between the heaviness. So we'll come up, put all of your weight towards your left foot, lift your right leg up. And then come down with your right leg. Bend into your knees, elbows come down, come into a squat. Inhale, straighten. Start to put your weight towards your right foot. Lift and come back down through the squat. And keep going. See if you can find ways to make this your own practice. I like a little jazz fingers, a little sway. Find what works for you. Find a pace and breath that works for you. One more time each side. And then when you come into your final squat, hold and take 3 deep breaths. See if you can find some lightness, some gentleness physically, and with the words you say to yourself, and with your breath. One more. And then inhale, straighten your legs, arms come up. Bring your feet towards each other and arms down. Bring your shoulders back, chest forward. And pause here. If you're anything like me, your heartbeat is beating a little bit faster after that. So notice. Notice how you feel. All right. And then turn to face the short edge of your mat this time. And we'll come towards dancer's pose. Bring your right arm out to the side. Palm is facing up. Reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Press your weight towards your left foot. Bend your right knee. Reach for the inside of your right foot. Starting with your knees towards each other. And then start to kick your right foot. Reach your left hand forward. Similar to how we did earlier from table. But now we have the unique opportunity to balance on our leg. For one more breath. Nice. And then start to bring your knees back towards each other. Arm lifts up. Release your foot. Release your arm. And let that go. Even if you fell out, you still did it. You're still here. You're still moving and breathing. And we'll transition to the other side. Bring your left hand out to the side. Right arm comes up towards the ceiling. Shift your weight towards your right foot. Bend your left knee. Reach for the inside of your left foot. Starting with your knees towards each other. Start to kick your foot. Reach your hand. It's okay if you fall out. It's okay if you're wobbly. One more deep breath. And on your next inhale, slowly Start to come back up. Knees come towards each other. And release your leg. Release your arm. Walk it out. Nice job. And that's it. That's our practice. But before we say goodbye, let's come back to mountain. Turn your palms forward. Inhale your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, shoulders back and down. On your next inhale, breathe all the way down to your belly. And open your mouth and exhale, sigh it out. And I invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze. Breathe in through your nose and exhale fully. On your next inhale, squeeze your hands into a fist, squeeze your shoulders, squeeze in between your eyebrows, squeeze your thighs, and exhale, release. Inhale, once again, create tension in your hands, your toes, your thighs, all the way up to your eyebrows. And exhale. And notice how that felt. Notice how it feels to carry heaviness, other people's expectation, comparison. How much lighter it feels to release and let go, and to be you on your own terms, unapologetically. Take one more inhale and exhale. And bring your palms together in front of your heart. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me today. With much gratitude, I bow. Thank you.